Alright, so I watched some videos and read the instructions, and this is how I use my Milwaukee refractometer. I always make sure I clean it first before I use it with RO water, so I clean out the inside. I already calibrated it, so I don't got to calibrate it, but all I do is put some water on the lens, and I'll do it 1 or 2 times just to make sure it's nice and clean. No salt is left over in there messing with my results, so that's the only reason why I do that. And then I give it a nice good wipe. I use microfiber. You can probably use something that's a little bit less abrasive that you use on your glasses. I saw people use those silk kind of towels, but this seems to absorb more water, so I use this, and I have like 50 of these. So yeah, you probably don't have to clean it twice like that, but I do, just to wipe the lens really well before I'm going to take my reading. And I give it a nice good wipe, and I clean it really good, and then we dry it off. Make sure you have different pipettes, I guess you want to call them. I have these pipettes. I have like 3 or 4 different ones that I use, and I use this one only for the RO, and then I use the other one only for my fish tank salt water to put it on. So this way you're not getting false results. So alright, so I clean that off real quick. So I turn it on. Last time I already calibrated it, so I don't need to calibrate it, which is great. This thing, compared to the other ones, this thing's great. I just have to say, compared to the other refractometers, this is so simple. Put it on, that's it, and you don't need to calibrate it for like the next month or 2. So probably every month I would calibrate it, but that's pretty good. I don't have to calibrate it every time I want to do it. So let me go grab some salt water from my pipette. And let's see what we got. So this is kind of how I use it. All right, here we go. Let's put it on. Put not a generous amount, put a little bit, obviously. All right, so I used a different pipette for that, and all you do is hit read, and that's it. This is so simple. Read. 1.024 is what I'm at. I try to aim for 1.025, so I probably got to add a little bit of salt, but at least I know 1.024, I'm in the range of something. And like I said, I just calibrated this, which is so simple. I have to say, this is a very easy machine to use to test the salinity of your water, and I think it was worth the investment compared to the other types that were out there. I think this was a really good buy. That's just my opinion. Obviously, you're gonna have a different opinion, but that's kind of how I use it. Then I dry it off, and I clean it again, and I clean it before I use it because I don't have a case. If you don't have a case that keeps all the dust out and stuff, clean it before and after. You'll get longer use out of it. You'll get better results. So that's just what I like to do. So 1.024. Then we got to dry this up again. And then I just do a little cleaning on it. That's it. Put some RO water on there. I'm going to clean it up like I keep doing. Some RO on there. Then we're going to wipe it clean with a fresh side of the towel. And if you take care of this product, you should have it for a really long time. That's the only reason I, say take care of it and clean it out really well. And because this wasn't cheap either. This was over $100. So spending over $100, you should want to take care of your product, not just leave it for crap, So that's it. I clean that out. That's what it's reading. Clean it out, put it away for another day when I got to use it, and that's it. Oops, sorry. I hit, it says air because there's nothing there, but you just hit off, and that's it. I'm done. Runs on what, the 9-volt battery, and I have to say I'm very impressed, and I like the way this works, because I used to do salt water 15 years ago when I was in the hobby, and all they had was like hydrometers and some of the refractometers, but they, like the older ones, but they were such a pain in the ass to keep clean, and so I can't. This is like a night and day of how much better and easier this is to take care of your saltwater fish tank, and to have something like this. They probably have better ones on the market, but for me, this has been amazing, and it works, and it seems to be the easiest one so far. So, all right, that's it. Just a little review on how I use it, and how I use mine, so you see, and how I clean it and everything. You're only going to, I didn't use the 0 tab in this video, but you're going to use that when you're calibrating it. You're going to hit 0 when you're using the calibration fluid that they include with it. And that's it. You should get many years out of this. All right. So this is Glenn Velvet Reviews. I am out, and I hope this video helped you out as much as other videos have helped me out. That's the plan. So enjoy. Have a nice day.